Good morning. It's Facebook Live time from Splitters Farm today, and we've kind of been bringing you each day something a little bit different. We've tried to, just with what we've got on each day. Today I am gardening, which I know is probably not that exciting to people. A lot of people are gardening due to COVID. They're getting out in the gardens. Also cleaning out the chicken shed, which is probably not something you also want to watch this morning. But I will show you one thing that has prompted. My favourite area of Splitters Farm is by far this little secret garden my kids call. And we are attempting, well I am because I don't have any help, I'm attempting to get it finished today, which will be a bit of fun. So I'm going to turn the camera around. So here's the chook shed which I'm cleaning out today. And all of the amazing poo that these guys have created is going to become fertiliser for our garden. So if I take you down here, you will see what I have been doing for the last few days. So these are agaves, kindly donated by my mother. So when mum and dad moved house and they downsized, they gave me a whole heap of these massive agaves in pots, and I just quite literally cut them off yesterday and put them in the ground, and they will sprout little pups. Like this one, that's a little pup, that's a baby agave, and if I just pop that in the ground there, it should grow. It should, if you don't have chickens that pull it out all the time. And then I've just been planting these plants. Now, you might be thinking these hibiscus in the background look a bit sick. Hubby actually did a digging job for someone earlier in the week, and they wanted all these hibiscus pulled out. And rather than take them to the tip as green waste, we decided to, attempt to cut them right back, stick them in the ground and give them a second life. So we're hoping, fingers crossed, that these take off, because how amazing will it be walking through here with hibiscus flowers everywhere. We'll say hello to Shadow on the way past. Hey Shadow, what you doing, buddy? Look at Shadow's big enclosure. Look at it. He's got the biggest run of any dog we know. But he's locked up today because I don't need a hand digging in my garden, and that's pretty much what I think he would be up to if we let him out. So I'm going to walk down here. This is mother-in-law's tongue here. Good morning, everybody. And this one here is a bromeliad. And I love bromeliads because sometimes if you look right down deep inside them, you can see a frog. That's where the frogs live. There's none there today. Now this is our chook shed. You guys have met our chooks before. Say hi, guys. And they've had a clean out this morning already, haven't you? Looking nice and spruced up in there. And then we have, I call this my cousin-it plant. It's pretty cool. It's growing in a little log there. Some kids probably don't know who cousin-it is. Then we've got gardenias and these dracaenas. I think they're dracaenas. It's a variegated type. They've just been pulled off that big plant there and stuck in the ground. So we're trying to repurpose and reuse plants that we already have in the garden, because we know they do so well here already. And we're sticking them in the garden. Here's another bromeliad. We might just have a quick look and see if there's any froggies in there. No frogs. Ooh, there's something in there, flower. But no frogs in there. We'll just have to wait for another day. And then these trees were all here when we bought the property, with these amazing climbers up them. And we always knew this was such a beautiful little area to turn into a garden, but we just never had time. Thanks, COVID-19. Now we have time. So again, this is what I've been doing all week. This little area down here is a little safe haven for all of our birds at free range. So they tend to lay all their eggs in the bush here. We might see a fairy if we go through here, or a snake, who knows. You see all the birds go in here, they lay their eggs. Sometimes the goannas find them, sometimes they don't. And then beyond all of that is where we are attempting to put our campsites in the future, which will be a bit of fun. So more plants. We've got this amazing jacaranda tree that flowers once a year. Creates kind of a canopy over our path that leads back up to the chook shed. Got a tree fern here, which I accidentally snapped one of the branches of this morning. But if we just cut that off, it'll grow a new frond. Good morning, Jack and Soraya. Oh, learning from home. Well done, guys. Isn't that fun? Kylie says no. Then we've got these beautiful ferns. Ferns love the shade, they love lots of drainage and sandy soil, and this is the perfect spot for these guys. And then these plants here, I got these off a man in North Bundaberg. These are called fireballs, and they produce a brilliant red flower apparently. And then that flower drops seeds and 2 more will pop up. So you've got 2 plants there. So once it drops its seeds, we'll have 4 plants. So yeah, that's a little walk down the garden path this morning. And then that opens out onto our beautiful picnic area where we have our VIP picnics on the weekend. So just an update, since restrictions were lifted a little bit, this weekend, we have more VIP picnics sold than any other time that we've ever been open. So more sold in one day, Saturday, than the entire time we were open since October. So thank you so much. Everyone is desperate to get out in the fresh air and come and join us and support local businesses, because our local businesses supply the beautiful produce in your hampers. Our guinea fowl are over here preparing the lawn for everyone's arrival. And then that's my little office over there I think it's called Chinaman bamboo. It's a bamboo that's quite compact and low. And that's my little office. Hancock's buzzing around here. Hancock got into the big boy chook cage yesterday and one of the other roosters attacked him. And this boy walks around like he owns the place. I gotta say, I've never laughed so much in my life. I had to go and pick him up and he was whimpering. He was so upset that this chook had attacked him. But you're out now, aren't you, buddy? You're quite happy. You're a bit of a loner. Yes. Look. Thanks so much for joining us today. For those who are coming out on the weekend, we can't wait to have you. And for those who are coming in the future, again, also, we can't wait to see you. I'm desperately trying to get this place finished. We're baling hay today. Oscar's off riding a horse somewhere. So yeah, heaps going on. But yeah, look, have a great weekend, everyone, and we'll see you Monday.